Welcome to AJ Akshar Academy YouTube channel. In this session, I am going to discuss rules for ray diagrams for convex and concave mirrors. Rules for drawing ray diagrams for convex and concave mirrors. Before going to know about this సెషన్ ఈ వీడియోను మొదటిసారిగా చూస్తున్న వారు దయచేసి లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి. మీ యొక్క అమూల్యమైన అభిప్రాయాలను మా కామెంట్ సెక్షన్లో తెలియజేయగలరు. ఓకే, లెట్ us go for today's topic, rules for drawing ray diagrams for convex and concave mirrors. Rule 1. This is the rule 1. First, representation of images formed by spherical mirrors. Representation of images formed by spherical mirrors using ray diagrams. Rule 1. A ray parallel to the principal axis after reflection will pass through the principal focus in case of a concave mirror or appear to diverge from the principal focus in case of a convex mirror. This is illustrated in the below figure. Let us go for the diagram. See this below diagram. This is a concave mirror and it is a horizontal line, principal axis, and this is incident ray or light ray. Here we are representing the arrow marks. Arrow marks represent the direction of the incident ray. So this is principal axis and it is incident ray or light ray. Next, P is the pole or geometric center of the spherical mirror is known as pole. So pole is denoted by letter P. Next, this is reflected ray. Whenever the incident ray touches the reflecting surface of concave mirror, it reflects. So reflected ray passes through the principal focus. This is focus F. Principal focus is denoted by letter F. Next, here we are drawing the normal center of curvature C. Next, angle between incident ray and normal is known as angle of incidence, and angle between incident reflector ray and normal is known as reflected ray. This is about the concave mirror. Rule 1. A ray parallel to the principal axis after reflection will pass through the principal focus in the case of a concave mirror. Okay. Next, this is a horizontal line, principal axis, and it is a convex mirror. And next, pole P, incident ray. Arrow marks indicates the direction of incident ray. Next, whenever the incident ray touches the reflecting surface, it reflects. And here we are drawing the normal center of curvature C, and it diverge. Then appear to diverge from the principal focus in the case of a convex mirror. This is focus F. This is about this rule 1 in the case of convex mirror. This diagram represents the in the case of concave mirror, and this is the representing the rule for ray diagram in the case of convex mirror. Any ray which is parallel to the principal axis, after reflection it passes through focus or appear to diverge from the principal focus in the case of a convex mirror. Okay, next let us go to the second rule. A ray passing through the principal focus of a concave mirror or a ray which is directed towards the principal focus of a convex mirror after reflection will emerge parallel to the principal axis. This is illustrated in below figure. Okay, let us go to the ray diagram. This is concave mirror and a horizontal line which passes through center and focus and pole of this concave mirror is known as principal axis. This is principal axis. Next, pole, midpoint of the concave mirror is known as pole. And next, this is the incident ray which is coming from the focus. And the next, this is F nothing but principal focus. Arrow marks indicates the direction of the incident ray, and after reflection the reflector ray, this is reflector ray which is parallel to the principal axis, and this is the arrow mark indicates the direction of the reflector ray, and this is the normal, and we are representing the angle of incidence and angle of reflection, angle I and angle R. Okay, this is about the second rule. A ray which is coming from the focus after reflection, the reflector ray parallel to the principal axis. Okay, next we go to the convex mirror. This is convex mirror. This line indicates principal axis, and this is pole, and this is incident ray striking the reflecting surface, and the arrow mark indicates the direction of incident ray, and after touching this reflector ray parallel to the principal axis, arrow marks indicates the direction of incident ray. This is a normal drawing from the any point in the convex mirror, and we are drawing the angle of incidence and angle of reflection. Angle R denotes the angle of reflection, I denotes the angle of incidence. This is the actually it passes through the focus, so it is appeared to pass through the focus. This is about the second rule in the case of convex mirror. Next, the third rule, a ray passing through the center of curvature of a concave mirror or directed in the direction of the center of curvature of a convex mirror after reflection is reflected back along the same path, retraces its same path. This is illustrated in the below figure. The third rule is a ray passing through the center of curvature, either in the case of concave mirror or in the case of convex mirror, after reflection is reflected back along the same path. So the light rays come back along the same path because The incident rays falls on the mirror along the normal to the reflecting surface. Let us go to the regarding diagrams part. Now this is focus and a horizontal line which passes through center of curvature, and focus and pole. This is the line. This line indicates the principal axis, and it is the concave mirror, and P represents pole, and this line represents incident ray which passes through the center of curvature, and this arrow indicates the direction of the incident ray. This is C represents center of curvature, and after striking the reflecting surface, the reflector ray retraces same path. Arrow mark indicates that this is only incident ray, and reflector ray also retraces in the same path, same direction. Next, coming to this is the diagram representing the convex mirror. This is principal axis and pole. P represents the pole, and incident ray which passes, arrow marks indicate the direction of incident ray, and reflector ray retraces same path. This arrow marks, this is up to here, incident ray and reflector ray also redirect the same path, passing through the center of curvature. It appeared to pass through the center of curvature. This is C. This is focus, principal focus. Go to the fourth rule. A ray incident obliquely to the principal axis. A ray incident obliquely to the principal axis towards a point P. P nothing but pole of the mirror on a concave mirror or a convex mirror is reflected obliquely, then the incident and reflected rays follow the laws of reflection. Angle of incidence is equals to angle of reflection. The laws of reflection at the point of incidence, the point P, making equal angles with the principal axis. Nothing but angle of incidence is equals to angle of reflection. That is the first law of reflection. That is angle I is equals to angle R. Next, go to the ray diagrams. In this representing, this is a concave mirror, and this is the principal axis, and this is the pole representing letter P, and this is incident ray making an angle with the point of incidence. Arrow mark indicates the direction of incident ray, and this is the reflector ray, and arrow marks indicates the direction of the reflector ray and making angles. Angle of incidence is I, angle of reflection is R. So in this making equal angles according to laws of reflection, angle I is equals to angle R. This is the incident ray. After striking the point of incidence, this is the reflected ray. Next, in the case of convex mirror. In the case of convex mirror, this is the representation of convex mirror, and this is the principal axis, and this is pole representing letter P, and then incident ray and direction, arrow marks indicates the direction. Incident ray, whenever the touching the reflecting surface, and then it reflects, it is reflected ray making equal angles with the this normal principal axis. Arrow marks indicates the direction of the reflected ray. This is the angles, angle of incidence and angle of reflection. So in this, angle of incidence is equals to angle of reflection. A ray incident obliquely to the principal axis towards the point P, that is the pole of the mirror on the concave mirror or the convex mirror. This is the convex mirror, is reflected obliquely. The incident rays, this is the incident ray and this is the reflected ray. Incident and reflected rays follow the laws of reflection at the point of incidence, making equal angles with the principal axis. Angle of incidence is equals to angle of reflection. Thanks for watching this video.